If you're like me, you want to remain independent and in your own home, but living alone can be difficult for seniors who are becoming frail and need help. There's good news though. The technology world has created a number of tools that can help you achieve your goal of independence. I've invited Darren Wendroff to share some of his favorite new technologies. Darren, welcome.
Thank you, Katie.
This is very interesting to me. My grandmother is in her 90s and she lives away from everyone. And we would like an opportunity to be able to kind of look in on her, but in an unobtrusive way, because she really values her independence. So you're going to show us some things. You've actually brought us some examples of some ways that caregivers can kind of check in on what's happening with their loved ones.
Yeah, there's really cool technology for keeping updated on loved one's status. So the first device I brought in is called Lively, and Lively is a smartwatch that your loved one wears, and if they ever have an issue, they can press this button right here, and it'll contact a medical professional that will follow up with a phone call or send help if needed. But what makes Lively really cool as well is it has these smart hubs that you can connect to your loved one's devices, such as the refrigerator, such as a pill box, such as a door, and each time those devices are accessed, you'll get a text message, or there's also a website you can check to make sure your loved one's going about their daily activities, and you can keep updated in a really inobtrusive way.
Wow. I mean, it's amazing what technology has come to now. So another one you're going to mention is Evermind, which is also another way to kind of observe, but it's even less obtrusive.
Yes, yes. Evermind is a plug that you plug your devices into, your loved one's devices, such as the microwave, the refrigerator, and then you just plug it into the wall, and that's it. And every time those devices get accessed, like a coffee machine, you get a text message letting you know that they've been used or they haven't been used. So it's a really super simple, inobtrusive way of keeping you updated on your loved one's status as well.
Okay, now one of the things that I know a lot of caregivers and family are concerned about is when someone has to come into the home, like to fix the cable or to fix a plumber. But there's actually an app for that.
Yeah, yeah. There's always an app for everything. There's so TascaSure is a really great app for that. Sometimes you need to hire a contractor for a loved one to do some work, and you want to make sure that the contractor is going to get there. They're going to do the work. They're going to be the contractor they say they are. So the way TascaSure works is when the contractor arrives on location using a geo-tracking device in the phone, it sends you a text message letting you know the contractor's arrived. When they're doing the work, they can send you photographs of the work through the app.
Wow.
And it also has a facial recognition feature to let you know, to let you feel safe that that contractor is the contractor that you hired to do the work for your loved one.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really cheap. It's $4, or it's free for up to 4 tasks a month, and $10 a month for up to 10 tasks a month.
Okay, now what about for loved ones who like to wander? We're all about, those of us who carry smartphones may have GPS, but a lot of our seniors are not carrying smartphones on them. There is a way to track them as well.
Yes, yes. This is a really simple device, but powerful. So this is called SmartSoul, and inside this Soul is a GPS tracking device. It's super inobtrusive. You never see it. Fits any shoe, and once it's in the shoe, you can track your loved one's whereabouts right up to the exact location they're at. And you can also set the device that if they leave a location, it'll send you a text message or alert. So this is a really inobtrusive, powerful device here.
Oh, what is the cost on something like that?
So SmartSoul is $299 for the actual souls, and then it's $30 to $50 a month depending on the service that you buy.
Okay. Now another thing I know a lot of seniors have to deal with is if they live alone, they're lonely, and maybe they can't have any pets, or they don't want to have to take care of a pet. But again, there's an opportunity to help them out with that as well.
Yeah, there's no better companion than a dog or a cat, right? They provide unconditional love. And what Jerry Joy has done is they've taken it one step further by creating a tablet-based virtual talking pet. It can be a dog or a cat, several dogs or cats, and you can tickle them, you can pet them, you can talk to them, have conversations with them. And the way Jerry Joy works, the real magic behind it is it's an actual human being, a professional caregiver behind the virtual pet.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're actually having a conversation with a live person. And they do a lot of other things. If you have family members who send photos, or you have questions that you want to ask Jerry Joy is like your personal Google, your personal companion.
Wow. And what is the cost of something like that?
Jerry Joy is $250 a month,
okay,
which is kind of pricey, but probably less than half the price of owning a real actual Chihuahua, and much less than having a caregiver, which is what Jerry Joy kind of is.
Okay. And if people want to learn a little bit more about these devices, we've given them a quick sampling. They can check out your website.
Yes, at carespotter.com, we have a newsletter where we review a new device every month, and we also have free giveaways for these devices as well.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Darren, thank you so much for sharing all this technology and these apps with us. Fantastic. Very good information. I know I've learned a lot, and I'm sure you have as well. That was great.